Jacksonville at New Orleans. Dude, Simon, this line, I know we can't put it in the contest, but has just fucking steamed like a train from the 1860s racing across the country. It opened at New Orleans plus 1.5. What did we say on Sunday night, Simon?
You got to grab it.
We grabbed it at 1.5. While we were talking on the show, it started moving. It's moved 4.5 points. I want to get your take on what you're hearing, even in the first, 48, 64 hours since we had the show. I do want to say, to me, I felt like this would be a luck rankings game on both sides. The Saints, who we had against the Texans, I went into the numbers. They had 120 more yards, 18 more plays, 5.5 yards per play versus 5 for the Texans, more time of possession, but they had more turnovers, more penalties, and missed 2 field goals. The Jags, meanwhile, had only 233 yards against the Colts, about 120 yards less, and 3.8 yards per play. Colts had something like 4 turnovers in the game. So we were on it from the beginning.
Yeah, an easy spot too, where it's a short week. The Jaguars had won 3 in a row at this point, right? They won the 2 London games and won this last game at home, and you're just waiting for them to have a letdown spot. And got a little luckier that I got a good number. It might be that Trevor Lawrence could miss this game now, and that's why we've seen this number move so much. So I don't hate it still if you want to grab it now, because it could move even more if it is him out, where it's a short week. You have a backup QB playing, so that means this backup QB might have one day of walkthroughs before they head to New Orleans. It's just a really bad spot to have to play your backup. So, yeah, love the Saints if it was going to be Trevor Lawrence. This was a good spot for their defense. Now, yeah, I love it even more. So it's too bad we can't play in the contest. If Trevor Lawrence is out, say what you want about the Saints team. At the end of the day, it's not their defense's fault they haven't been winning. It's really all on Derek Carr. So looking at this matchup, it was going to be a nice game for them. The Saints at home here against a Jaguars team that just the whole public was going to be buying. So to me, I thought me and you were going to get a really good number on this because the public was going to come in so heavy on this Jaguars team. Got lucky, like Chad said. We got ahead of it. The line kept moving. I kept betting it. And then when I saw it, I think it got up to -2. So that would have been 3 a.m. Hawaii time, which I guess is 9 a.m. Eastern. And that's when I saw some news trickle out that, okay, Trevor Lawrence might miss this game. Schefter put another tweet out. Then you saw it go right to -3. So the books, they don't know what's going to happen yet. No one really has any info yet. That's why they just have that -3 up there right now, because that's a nice in-between hedge. If he is out, maybe this will go up to -4, -4.5. But I think the books are already kind of showing us what they think is going to happen. They don't think Trevor's going to play.
See, this is the difference between you and me, right? Is I'm going to bet this on Sunday night at plus 1.5. And then after the show, we record it. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get up on Monday morning, right? I'm going to get up. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to have an espresso. I'm going to have a 9 a.m. call with our overlords in Copenhagen. I'm going to have a 9:30 call with the guys who run our commercial operations, meaning they're the ones who make all the money and, manage our relationship with our wonderful sponsors at Bet365. Then I got to have a 10 o'clock call with Matt Mitchell. Then I got to have a 10:30 call with another guy. Then I got an 11 o'clock senior staff call. And all of a sudden, this game's at 3, and I didn't get to get any more money down on this game. This is ridiculous. I'm quitting it all. I'm going full time.
You can, Chad. If you just listen to my voice, I told people, was it 2 weeks ago? Quit your day job. Just bet primetime unders. I think primetime unders, Evan, were they 3-0 this week? Primetime unders? Just a cash cow, Chad. I can't get over how good these primetime unders are. 14-6 in the season. Thank you, Evan.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, these unders.
It's crazy.
It's almost like part of me wants to not bet them because I'm afraid I've already missed the trend too much, even though I've been betting the unders,
No, but you're right. It's definitely going to come back this season, but 60%, I think I haven't had a stat since 2005 or 2003. It's something crazy like that. So primetime unders, Chad, they've been very profitable.